Hi, I'm Susan Kayne, the executive producer and host of Ireland Unbridled, which is now airing on HRTV. I'm at home in my studio, the place where the magic and madness happens to get shows on the air. I wanted to thank you for tuning in to the premiere if you saw it and did tune in, and give you a preview of what's coming up on our next episode, which is Monday, the 24th of September at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and that is only on HRTV, the network for horse sports, an amazing network. You can watch it on TV and Dish 404 and or online as well, and just everything equine is fabulous. But anyhow, next week on our show on Ireland Unbridled, we are at the Dublin Horse Show, and our guests are just absolutely incredible. Cian O'Connor, Ireland's Olympic gold medalist. He brought home the bronze on Blue Lloyd 12, and we talk with Cian at what's called In the Pocket, which is actually the in gate at the Dublin Horse Show. And he shares really about the preparation that he goes through before he enters a big competition. We meet Harry Potter heartthrob Devon Murray, who is probably the most enthusiastic young celebrity about horses that I've ever met. So that you just have to see. I don't even have the words for it. He says it all better, how he feels about horses. We meet the breeder of Flexible, that's Rich Feller's 2012 World Cup champion and Rich Feller's Olympic mount. Flexible was actually bred in Ireland, and Edward Doyle talks about some of the breeding processes and what he looks for in horses and what type of horse it takes to jump enormous courses. And you'll probably be surprised what he has to say about that. And well, I have to believe him because his experience is evidenced by the results that he gets. Absolutely incredible. And we meet the commanding officer of the Army Equitation School. The Army Equitation School is the only school of its kind in the world, started in the 1920s to promote the Irish horse and Ireland simultaneously, and that's just really could have an episode all to itself. But Lieutenant Colonel Jerry O'Gorman talks about that, and we meet an amazing lady president named Avril Doyle, and she's a member of the European Parliament. And at the time of our interview, she was the president of the Equestrian Federation in Ireland, and she talks about how essential the support of a country is behind its athletes, and some of the things she sees changing in equestrianism, and what television and media and industry participants, how we can pull together and make things better for our athletes. So here's a little preview of the show. I hope you get a chance to tune in. Now nearing a century and a half, the Dublin Horse Show has become an Irish institution, boasting the third largest prize pool in international show jumping. From the littlest competitors to the most seasoned, each ride into Dublin with a dream. On one side of the grounds, local girls with rosy cheeks and perfectly braided hair primp their ponies in the hope of a prize, while international teams strategize on the other to earn a place in history. In the Puissance class, records fall and new heights achieved. For the Irish sport horse breeder, this is the premier place to showcase and market their horses. In today's show, we'll meet a real Irish horse trader, whose horse sense produced U.S. Olympic favorite Flexible.
Look at the horses jumping out here. They're all different sizes, different shapes, but they're competitors. They want to win. You know, you see horses that should do it a lot better, and they just don't do it. It's like any sport. The man who wants to win the most, and it's the same in the animals.
Catch up with 2012 Irish team leader Cian O'Connor.
I hope to be able to continue to find top-class horses that I can support the Irish team for many years to come.
And those who dream of following in his footsteps.
I get cocky after a while, you know. You have people that are looking at you, that's the guy in Harry Potter, that's the guy in Harry Potter. You're like, oh no way, I'm gonna do it. I have to do good, you know. So you just go out, give it all 100%. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You've got tomorrow, you know.
Meet the visionary guiding Ireland's Equestrian Federation.
Without the horses and without the sponsors and owners of the horses, we won't have our top athletes in equestrianism. And the horses are the limiting factor today more and more.
And the officer commanding of a one-of-a-kind school in all the world.
The mission of the school is to promote and advertise the Irish sport horse on the international stage, both show jumping and eventing.
Ireland Unbridled, brought to you in part by Tourism Ireland.
Only on HRTV, the network for horse sports.